What's up, Virgo? What's going down? What it's gonna be? What you got cracking right now? Well, this is obviously a reading for you, collective reading. It may resonate with your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, or any other placements that you might have. So be sure to check out your other placements, and if you don't know what they are, check them out, look them up. All right, but I welcome you all back to the Noble Magus Tarot, and as you all know, I am the Noble Magus, and this is your reading. So we're gonna get right on into it. I just want to give a shout out to all my subscribers, those that rock with the Noble Magus, and all your donations and support, subscribes, all the readings that you guys book, greatly appreciated. And I just want to let y'all know that I appreciate you big time, majorly full of gratitude, because if it wasn't for y'all, it wouldn't be no channel, you know what I'm saying? So and the visitors, if you've never visited the Noble Magus Tarot Channel, I welcome you at this time as well to again, like, share, comment, subscribe. If you hear anything that resonate with you, then I would, ask that you just simply subscribe, become part of the Magus family, and tune in for our, different readings, and, in the ways that may hit your placements, and, that you can get some clarity, and sometimes, clarity and a little bit more definition with things that you might be going through and dealing with, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Tarot is a tool that you can utilize to see things that's unclear in your path, see things that you may not be aware of, be made known, about certain specifics going on in certain situations and things like that around you that you just might not even know shit about, So utilize tarot in that form and fashion, and don't depend on it, but like it's the end all be all, but use it as a maybe a reference, or a guidepost, you know what I'm saying? And you should really let this be something that confirms what you already getting, you know what I'm saying? So all right, Virgo, let's get on into this, see what we got, see what's happening with y'all energy, what the cosmos is saying at this particular time. In reverse. So we got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. We got Judgment. Page of Wands and Temperance. Okay, and we're going to clarify these four. See what we got. Got the Hermit in reverse. We got the King of Cups in the upright. Three of Swords. And Two of Cups. I'll just sit that there. Ooh, it's ugly. Bottom of the deck, y'all. Ten of Swords. So clearly, right off the rip, we got I would say an ending. We got the Wheel in reverse. We got Judgment. Page of Wands. Temperance in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, damn. King of Cups, Three of Swords in the reverse, Two of Cups upright, Page of Swords. All right, so right off, we got the Wheel of Fortune. That would be Jupiter's planetary energy, and Gemini, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. No, that's the wheel. I'm tripping. So we got Jupiter energy. I'm thinking of the World card, getting it mixed up. Then we got Judgment. That's Jupiter again, and fire. So Page of Wands might be dealing with a fire sign, Virgo. We got the Page of Wands. That's somebody who is youthful and willing to take a exuberant and expansive approach towards something new. Though they may just be a learner and may lack experience, they have a lot of fire and a lot of charge. And sometimes when you lack experience, if you have a positive attitude and willing to, be a sponge, so to speak, that can get you through sometimes. If you ever had that experience in your own life, just having the right attitude and the willingness to know how, even when you don't know how, you know what I'm saying? So if you come into the right situation with the right attitude, you can make things turn around for you, even though you may be new. But then we got Temperance in reverse. So it's like, Temperance in reverse is Sagittarius. Back it up. Page of Wands is fire. The Page of Wands is fire. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Temperance in reverse, that's Sagittarius. The Hermit is Taurus. No, I'm sorry, Virgo. And the King of Cups would be, I think it's Scorpio and Leo, I believe. And then we got the Three of Swords, which would be, Three of Swords is Libra. Two of Cups is Cancer. And again, the Page of Swords is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And the Ten of Swords, that's Gemini as well. So for all the signs that I named, you could be dealing with these energies, with these people. You could be embodying these energies yourself. And even though it's a Virgo reading, it's not limited to you. It could be, somebody you're dealing with, somebody that's in your energy. But yeah, back to the wheel. The Wheel of Fortune is obviously, good fortune, good luck. If you believe in luck, things, being in your favor, and with it being in reverse, things not in your favor, I don't know who you got tied up with, hooked up with to maybe cause this type of energy, to flow in your life. Maybe you've been a little negative or something, I don't know. But clarifying the wheel, we got the Hermit in reverse. And the Hermit upright is looking deep within yourself, with things that may be going on in your life where you can get clarity, because you see him with his staff and shining his light, that same beacon in his lantern, that light, that star, that's the same as the Aquarius star. So, where this light could be a healing light in the Hermit's life, to cause illumination into his own soul. And in reverse, it's like refusing to let that illuminary dynamic take place in one soul. That's totally obliterating that shit. Like, fuck that. You just refuse to look within. So it appears that because you may be refusing to look within, you bring in some type of like unnecessary situation and circumstances upon yourself, or it's this individual that you're dealing with, this King of Cups, who is emotionally intuitive and intelligent, but don't really show it, don't really speak on it. They don't really speak on how they feel, you know, as the King of Cups. It could be a man or a woman, you know, there's no gender in tarot. But yeah, they may not be speaking their truth, you know, they may be sitting on that shit, you know. He got a stone ass poker face, you know, he got that big ass cup, you know, so he just may be holding things to himself. And all the while he may desire to start something new or to be passionate about something specific. But the Three of Swords clarifying the Page of Wands, you know, he may have in the past gotten his heart broken or had some type of, you know, some type of miss, you know, in love or in a romantic situation. And it didn't work out. So maybe getting over that shit, you know, as the King of Cups, maybe he's getting over a recent heartbreak or something like that. And it could have been with a Sagittarius, you know. We got Temperance in reverse. Temperance in reverse, you know, first off, Temperance upright speaks of Temperance upright speaks of, you know, balancing oneself, you know, tempering the mind and the heart, you know, your spirit, you know, basically just keeping yourself together, not letting your feelings and your mind get the best of you, you know, to the point where you off balance and shit, you know. So Temperance is a card of balance, and you know, being one with your higher self, you know, in your conscious mind. You know, you got 1 foot in the water, 1 foot out. So, you know, 1 foot on the land. So he's balanced in the spiritual realm and the 3D. So that being the case, being in the reverse, somebody letting their feelings and shit get the best of them. You know, they're not operating in a higher vibration in the reverse. And it appears that it's got to do with some type of a romantic situation. Could be work, could be business, you know, could be a business endeavor, could be something like that. And because of this situation, this Two of Cups situation, you know, that appears, you know, that's what's clarifying the Temperance in reverse. So maybe this person, maybe somebody you're dealing with, you may not want to deal with no more, or y'all having some type of spat, you know, in y'all relationship, how y'all deal with one another. Or this could be, you know, the individual that you're dealing with where it's purely them, you know. But I mean, if it is a romantic interest, you know, it takes two to tango. So get in where you fit in, you know, and if the shoe fit, lace it up. So it looks like there's something there's a wrong that has to be made right. And it's got to do with this King of Cups, you know. This King of Cups could have fire in their chart. You know, they could be water sign as well. But yeah, from the looks of this, Virgo, it's like somebody got denied something that they was pushing for, or they refused to look within themselves and change the outcome of a situation. And because they refused to either make a choice, either make a change, it's like the universe stepping in and doing that shit for you or for them. But I mean, it's a Virgo reading, so I'm gonna read it as though it's you. But it could be, you know, the reverse. But yeah, it looks like the universe is stepping in and having its way in this situation, you know. So if this is you, my best advice, you know, and that's all I can do is advise. You know, I'm you know, it ain't like I don't go through things myself, you know, just because I read tarot, like I'm exempt from anything, you know. Shit, I'm living life, you know, here like everybody else. And, you know, shit, I'm part of the collective too, you know. So I would just simply say, if it's something that you refuse to look within yourself about, you know, you probably need to go back to square one and revisit a situation that you have, you know, been involved in, I would go back. I would revisit that internally within my soul, see things from a different perspective. Um, it may not change your outlook or how you feel, but at least go back and examine, all the components that's involved. At least go back and, you know, compare apples to apples so you can come up with a better and broader view of what then took place here, because obviously something ain't right. And if it's something where you failed yourself to, look further into, then you owe yourself that justice of, examining things in the proper way, because it ain't no fun when the universe step in and make a choice for you because you know, failed to or overlooked, making a choice or doing that internal work. That internal work is important. I talk about that on this channel all the time. How it's utterly important to do that shadow work. Because ain't no getting out of this shit. Whatever it is that you're dealing with in your life, you problems or whatever, challenges, whatever, that shit is designed, it's cut, it's made like a fucking tailor-made suit for your ass to wear, In other words, your lessons, your things that you deal with in life is to help grow your ass up, to get you from level to level, because there's many levels to this shit. So don't let nobody tell you that it ain't, because it is, And anybody talking that shit, I would be real leery of their ass anyway, because this whole thing, this life thing, is a progressional type of thing. What we constantly learning, and either you gonna learn or you gonna repeat. Ain't but two things. Motherfucker, pick one. Real shit. I ain't gonna sugarcoat a motherfucking thing for you. I'm gonna tell you what it is, because I done been through my own types of shit. So this shit here ain't looking too hot, but I mean, it's some learning shit. This is some life shit. And you might have to get a grip on your emotions and your mind. Don't let your mind ruminate over, fuck ups, things that you didn't do properly, things that you didn't handle properly. Judgment comes just so you can have a chance to go back over that shit and fix it. It's an opportunity. Judgment is an opportunity to, fix shit that might have went wrong, or you may have done somebody wrong, or flip side of that, somebody might have done you wrong, and the universe is calling for them to come back and fix that shit with you. So, so you can close the cycle out. You know what I'm saying? It could be that too. You got the wheel in reverse, usually the wheel deals with seasons and shit like that, even though the world card ain't here, but that's how the wheel works. So, pay attention to what's going on around you and who you're dealing with. And if it's, if it's like I say, something that you missed or you didn't look into, you need to go back and visit that. And I don't know if I said you wasn't on deck in your own energy, but you actually are. You got the hermit right there. So, yeah, Virgo, that's what I got. That's what I got for you at this particular time. So, I didn't go over the Page of Swords, but, obviously if this person is, this energy here, embodying the temperance, if they in they feels about this relationship shit, they spine. You got the Page of Swords here, so somebody ain't happy. Somebody you dealing with ain't happy, and it's obvious that you ain't happy either. So, I would say fix this shit. I would say whoever you need to talk to them, get this shit over with, so you can move forward like this page want to do, and work on your own shit. You may want to go off into some new shit on your own. You may want to be single right now if it is a relationship perspective. You may want to go into a new type of job or go back to school or some shit. That's who the page represent anyway. So, whatever the case, Virgo, do what you got to do. Don't deny yourself. Looking deep within yourself. Take that time if you gotta, because that's what the Hermit is about. The Hermit is about taking that time to examine self. Don't be so busy and preoccupied with people, things, and bullshit going on around you to the point where you can't take advantage of this dynamic, you know, that you can create within your own self. You know, the Hermit is a badass card. So don't deny yourself this, you know. Take the time to do the work. I encourage you to do the work. Do that shadow work. Clean that shit up, you know. Real shit. I ain't here to judge. I ain't got heaven or hell to put you in. So I'm not here judging. I'm just saying, you know, you'll feel 100% better. And shit, at the end of the day, this shit help you sleep good at night. You ain't ruminating over nothing. You ain't constantly back and forth in your mind. You know, you just fucking free and clear. Sleep like a baby and shit. Real shit. So Virgo, that's what I got for you at this particular time. Once again, I'm gonna get up out of here, and I encourage you all to, you know, stay on your path. If you're not on your path, get on your path, and tune out of the bullshit that's around you that'll prevent you from that shit. All right, peace, love, and light, and I will get at y'all on the next one.